16.
People's coffee. That's what Zeta did. He pissed directly in the coffee cup of Jerry Aldini. But I am gonna piss all over the legacy that is MNW Warzone. Because nobody on this fucking roster outside of Grim has given a shit about the Outlaws. And I don't know why Zeta did what he did, but personally I don't give a crap, even though I know he's going to be calling in a favor. This little reign of terror I've been on doesn't end until Hood is comatose in a hospital bed or no longer champion, just as Evie said, which means I'm not missing Vania. I may not be working it, but I'm going to make sure Hood doesn't walk out the champion. And this time it's legal because I'm back. The Outlaws aren't leaving. So in the words of Scott Hall, bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Play for blood. That's my game. Piss.
Good evening, Multiverse, and welcome to another exciting episode of MNW Warzone. I'm your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini, and if I sound a little down, it's because I had reached the heights. I had it all, and then it was ripped away by Zeta. I was rid of the Outlaws. And then an unknown clause came into play and he reinstated them. And now I have to, not only do I have to deal with that, I have to deal with, because they didn't get kicked out, I have a match today involving the Outlaws, involving Nakano Kirishima, where he is finally going to face off against Adrian Driscoll. But that also means tonight we do have some exciting matches. We have two of the first round matches of the Kings Road tournament, where Tommy Black will face Louis McDonald, and TJ the Mint Gable will face El Albatros. And folks, that's not even your main event. No! In your main event, Hero Time will face off against the Night's Watch for the Multiversal Tag Team Championship. It's gonna be a great night. It's gonna be a crazy night. It's gonna be a sad night for me. But I'm not the only one maybe feeling a little in the dumps. We're gonna head to ringside and hear from somebody else who things may not have gone as well as they had hoped recently. And that, of course, is the living nightmare Necrom, who just had his match with the Toa Leon Arcaster, and Arcaster came out victorious. Well, now this means we need to hear what the living nightmare has to say. Before I start, I do want to make one thing clear. Congratulations, Leon Arcaster. I told you to step up and face the challenge, and you did. You proved your worth. But in your victory, you have left me conflicted. For it is my belief that you must face strong opponents to become better. And that is what you did. But what of Necrom? I thought I was the stronger opponent. But you bested me. Do I have the right to face another strong opponent, or have I missed something? Have I lost my place? I felt no shame losing the Underworld title to Sasquatch Wing. But now I have to wonder, is the missing ingredient the challenge itself, not just facing a stronger opponent? Is it having a concrete goal? Is that what I need to ascend? So I suppose, Leon, congratulations are in order both for your victory and making me open my mind to new ideas. You know, it's refreshing to have a guy who comes out and doesn't whine about losing and looks at it as an opportunity. But even when he's as conflicted as clearly Necrom is, so that's, well, I guess we're going to have to, I just realized, wow, Necrom wanting a goal. That could be dangerous. For who? I don't know. So, but at least, you know, at least he gives the flowers where they're deserved. Well, folks, we need to get this show on the road. We need to get into our first match. And our first match, these two might have faced each other in the past. I don't remember. If so, it wasn't a big feud. But considering how things have gone of late, I booked this match mostly in well, I'd like to see that. And so, let's not waste any time. Let's head to ringside.
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, it's Gold.
representing TPK, it's the Barbarian Gorm. Gorm, who says there's a long tradition where he comes from of Goliaths being barbarians. Although apparently, strangely, a lot of barbarians are considered very wise. So, we're going to see how the barbaric wisdom of Gorm plays out this night against the opponent I chose for him.
And introducing their opponent, it's Wonderball.
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Why? And the answer is simple. I think Wonderball needs to face somebody tough. I want to see if his cheating philosophy is going to pay off against someone who's unstoppable. So if nothing else, this should be very interesting. And we're off. And Wonderball trying to come back after that barrage. Only to get a sidewalk slam. Oh, reversal. And boot to the head. Whoa, another reversal. I think Wonderball is realizing his normal bullshit might not play against this opponent. Oh, DDT on the Goliath. Now working the arm. His main choice right now is, well, bring the pain or else. And Gorm is now showing him what he thinks about that. And Wonderball thrown back in the ring. Gorm in the corner. Hoisted up and slammed. And again in the corner. Wonderball is putting up more of a fight than I... Oh. There he bit off more than he could chew. And a release German suplex. Although, I think Gorm said I really should be calling that a release Zemian suplex. At least that's what it's called where he's from. Oh, nobody home! And Wonderball coming in again. Scoop slam and wanting Gorm to get up. And a hammer strike. Kick out at 2. And ban this locked in.
And your winner, Wonderball.
Well, I will be honest. Not the way I expected that one to go, but good on Wonderball. Picking up a victory. Like we always say, on any given day. Any given day. Well, with that stated, it's so we heard a little bit at the beginning of the show from the inaugural Underworld Championship, Necrom, about what he's looking for next. But now, let's head down to ringside to hear from the current Underworld Champion, Sasquatch Wing. This one hear the words of Necrom. This one understand Necrom. Necrom is big, strong warrior like Sasquatch Wing. It was honor to face him and claim Underworld Championship. Like Necrom, Sasquatch Wing looks for next opponent to face for Underworld Championship. This one aware of what time of year, what season it is. Multivania approach. Sasquatch Wing need find big, strong opponent to face for Underworld belt and give Sasquatch Wing Multivania moment. Question must ask is who? Not who wants. Not who deserves. No. Question who make epic match. Multivania, biggest show of year. Not just any can challenge for title on most important night. So, must find great opponent big strength. Challenge Sasquatch Wing. I mean, he's not wrong on any point. He does need an epic level opponent. And that could, there's a lot of people it could be, but I think as Squatch himself is pointing out, it can't be just anyone. Apologies to Devin, who you're getting the night off, Devin. You need it. I appreciate the hustle, but sometimes you've got to let yourself recoup. You had a big match last week. Anyway, also, I don't feel you're the right person to go against Sasquatch Wing at Multiverse for the Underworld title. Don't worry, I'm working on it, okay? But please, take the night off. But that is an issue for tomorrow, Jerry. Tonight, Jerry has to worry about our next match, which, well, we saw one member of TPK already tonight. And to me, that means, why have one mythic warrior when you can have two? So, let's see one of Gorm's partners come down and face, well, somebody I know he has faced before, but again, a match I'm interested to see. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Rock.
It is the Cajun Cryptid, the Bayou Boy, one half of OTP. And inaugural member of the Wild Boys. And he is coming down for a good old-fashioned brawl.
And introducing their opponent, the Dagger.
Well, we saw the Goliath Barbarian. Now time for the Dwarven Battle Master. The Dwarven King, Daggerick. And yes, they have faced each other in many combinations. And now it is going to be a match as we are on the road to Multivania, asking that grand question: who's gonna be on the big show? And right off the bat, the dagger comes in for Croc. The dagger is a surprisingly resilient wrestler. Well, not really surprising, he's a dwarf. But surprisingly agile for his build. And again, Croc, Croc finally reverses. Trying to get some offense in on the Dwarven King. And Daggerick with that agility I was just telling you about. And out goes Croc. And the punishing boot of the Dwarven King. Sometimes being a battle master means getting your opponent in just the right spot. And back in the ring, Croc trying to see if he can push the advantage. He has managed to snatch. Taking a little too long. You have to take your advantages when you get them against the dagger. Like that. Exactly like that, Croc. Croc is feeling the power now. Can he press the advantage? Oh, I think he busted Daggerick open. Oh, Daggerick with a DDT. It's not often seen Croc for being the one getting his head pounded into the dirt. Croc is now being stalked by the dwarf. And now whipped into the ropes. Oh, feeding frenzy! Croc goes into a feeding frenzy. And goes for a pin. And a kick out at 2. And going for a pin. 1, 2. I think Daggerick was trying to prep for a book of grudges, and Croc fought out and ended up giving him a series of kicks, including that Pele kick, 2! Kick out at 2. And out, oh! Out, but Croc was ready for him. Death roll. And breaking the count and being taken down by the dwarf. Oh, bouncing off those steel steps. And another feeding frenzy on the outside this time. We're throwing him back in. Daggerick struggling to his feet. I was going to yell Dragon Screw takedown. That was a little bit more innovative than that. And another death roll.
And your winner, Croc Void.
Well, it has not been a good night for TPK. 2 of its 3 members have come up short. Great night for Crocvar and OTP, however. And I am getting a social media post from Devin saying, "Oh, don't you worry, Jerry. I got my mind set on someone else that is going to be addressed in due time. So yeah, I'm not going to bug you this week. I have a target in mind for what they did to me last week. Going to pay for what they done." Okay. Well, you know what? All right, fine. He goes, "Just take the week off. We'll talk." All right. Well, so we've had, with all the various things going on, I got a note from somebody who needed to come down to the ring and address some outstanding business. And seeing who it is and knowing what their outstanding business is. Yeah. So, folks, let's head down to ringside and hear from Osman Kilik. Greetings, denizens of the multiverse. It is I, Osman Kilik, again finding myself in a situation that feels very odd for me, for I am a Jinn. It is to me to grant the wishes. And yet I still find myself with a wish of my own. Well, that is going to be resolved at this very moment. So, let us be formal. I, the Jinn, Osman Kilik, wish to face our Sawyer one-on-one for the TTV Championship next week. It is very straightforward. It is just me. It is just Sawyer. No other people get to throw their name into the match. We face one-on-one. And one of us walks out the TTV champion. It is very simple. And I know there are many who are like, well, I want to get involved. No, I have had enough of that. That happened to me once already. And because of that, I still find myself with the wish, which I'm going to say, feel is just something I'm not comfortable. I want this done with. So I will have my singles match with Sawyer next week. Well, he called it. It's the wish. And, well, it's the wish. It's basically law. So next week, Osman Kilik will face the undisputed future R. Sawyer in a one-on-one match for the TTV Championship. It doesn't get much more straightforward than that. And so we have another match to get to. This is yet another just felt right match. With all of the other weird shenanigan matches that I have to put up with tonight, I just want one more straight up, good old-fashioned match against two MNW veterans. So let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Glaciria,
the master of Street Lucha, representing the International Combat Club. Folks, his faction leader, Nice Ice, is in the Kings Road tournament against Jean Tristram. We will see that match next week. There are 2 round 1 matches. That is not one of them. But for now, the master of Street Lucha, longtime veteran, and, well, who is he facing?
and introducing their opponent, Earl King West.
It is the Fey King representing the Dark Lords. His faction mate, Jean Tristram, will be the one facing Nice Ice next week. So, little bit of a teaser preview for that match. Featuring faction mates of the combatants you will see. Of course, the Kings Road tournament. whoever wins the tournament will face off in the main event at Multivania for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship, per agreement between myself and the current champion, the Blue Hood, who we will be hearing from later tonight. And here we go. And right off, Earl King coming out strong. And, hoisting Glycerius over his head. And now, working over the hand of the master of Street Lucha. Glycerius reminding the Fey King why he deserves respect. Hoisting him up, and Glycerius says no! And taking him on a tilt-a-whirl. Earl King thrown to the corner, chased after. And the luchador going up top. Oh! Going for that move, did not quite hit. And now being hung out to dry by the Fey King. The agility of Glycerius beginning to give Earl King West a bad time. Hurricanrana takedown on the outside. Wes is fond of saying, even when I lose, I win. I don't know if that's going to apply right now with the beating he's getting from Glycerius. Glycerius heads back into the ring. And again, take on another tilt-a-whirl. Going for the pin. And just a 1 count. And caught it again. It's kind of like got your nose, except it's I got your whole head. And oh, now hitting him with that rope assist suplex. Can the Fake King capitalize? And Hearn's charge to go serious leapfrogged over it. Oh, reverse on the Hurricane Rana. These two are reversing each other's big moves left and right. And a standing bulldog. And using that barricade and getting back in the ring again. Oh! That's a lot of damage. Bouncing him off the steel steps. And then Glycerius with a cold shoulder. And up. The Fake King teleported out of harm's way. Oh, clothesline! Oh, and with that tope suicida! Oh, rake in the eyes! We're up to a 6 count. And Earl King slams him down and leaves him in a heap outside the ring. No, not this way. Come on, Glycerius, get up. No, don't take the long...
And your winner, Earl King West.
Well, I guess. I mean, that's a very Earl King West victory. And the sad thing is, a victory like that by Jean Tristram would count at the King's Road, where he will be facing Nice Ice, he being Jean Tristram, not Wes. So, with that, a few minutes ago, fact, right before that match, we heard Osman Killick use his wish for a one-on-one shot next week for the TTV Championship. Now that is set. Now, it's a wish. There's no arguing. There's nothing to be done but have the match. But still, the holder of that belt, since Killick got some time, he wants some time. So let's head down to the ring and hear from the TTV champion, R. Sawyer.
Right. But, Killick, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. I'll gladly knock you back to the minor leagues. Because, well, I'm the best. And it'll notch up another championship for me. But, honestly, I'm just taking this as an excuse to come to the ring. I have something else to say. Freaking Ignacio Cervantes. I thought he was just going to be a pest, and he is a pest, but I had no idea. He's leaving not just traps. It's not that he's leaving traps. He's leaving nacho traps. He has hacked my radio frequency to play mariachi music. It's constant attack after attack. He shows up when I'm going out for my weekly oil change on Malice. He's always that.
Yeah, it looks like he is always there, and here he is again. Really, mariachi music all the time? What is a nacho trap? You say he leaves nacho traps. Now, I want to know what that means. Are they traps? I'm assuming they're traps with nachos in them. Are they nacho themed? I need information. Because now I'm having if it weren't for my horse, I would have spent that year in college moment. And if you know what that reference is, you know. Well, here we go. Hey there, best buddy. How's it going? You like all my gifts? You like the music? Look, I think mariachi is a really underrated genre of music. And as for the nachos, I mean, come on, who doesn't love nachos? It's all good. I gotta say, it's been fun coming up with little gifts to send you.
You fucking twat. All right. What? Why? What is it? Yes, I get Driscoll set you up for this. Why? That's all I want to know. What is the possible goal?
Oh, is that what you wanted? You just should have asked, pal. I'd have told you. My deal with Driscoll's really simple. I keep harassing you until you lose the TTTV belt. That's it. Once you lose, you're free of me. Isn't that great?
No! I'm not going to lose that belt! I'm going to get my 7 and then cash it in for a multiversal shot. What? Why? What do you get out of this deal with Driscoll? I understand Driscoll. He's feeling hard knocks because I beat him.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's the deal. I didn't ask him why. I just said, hey, let's make a deal. And he just, sure. Do this and I'll give you the thing you've been wanting for a while. And yeah, I have something I want, and he's going to give it to me.
No, he's not. Now, if I have anything to say about it, because I will outlast you, you little prick. I will hold on to my belt, I will get my victories, and I will be the champion once more. So, whatever it is you want, forget it!
That's adorable that you think you're going to get away. Look, ask Exar-kun how it goes when I try and get in someone's head. It's adorable. But look, all I got to say is I am so looking forward to next week, you and Osman and me. And I know Osman said it's a one-on-one match between the two of you. I'm fine with that, but I'll be there.
You better not. If I see you anywhere around ringside, I swear to the Great Maker, I will take off my boot and shove it so far up your oubliette that...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's a family show.
Oh, fuck. We say fuck all the time. Oh, all right. You know what? I'm gonna beat Osman. You can do whatever shenanigans you think you want. Because it won't matter, because I'm a living legend. And you are a fucking annoying little twat.
Okay, the reason I know he got under Sawyer's skin, he used twat twice. He usually is a lot better about coming up with original insults. I'm just saying. Well, folks, I guess we know a little bit more about what's going on, the deal with... So, Ignacio harasses Sawyer till Sawyer loses, and then Ignacio gets the thing he wants. What is the thing you want? I ask knowing I'm going to regret knowing that the moment I know, I'll be sad. And yet, the curiosity it earns. Well, you know what? For now, that's fine. We're about to have a match. Oh, and before I get into this match, we're getting a message from our Sawyer saying, you know what, maybe losing wouldn't be such a bad idea. I'll pay someone to take it off me, as long as I don't have to deal with that insipid buddy wanting, glory hounding twat. I might even consider paying Theron to make sure. Oh God, I may have to pay Theron to lose. Well, it's interesting you bring that up, Sawyer, because this next match involves a lot of people in your current field of drama. And by that, I mean, this next match involves Adrian Driscoll and the people I thought I was rid of, the Outlaws. I'm not even going to hide it, folks. Get ready. We're going to head down to ringside because finally Adrian Driscoll takes on the Crimson Delinquent, Nakano Kirishima.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Adrian Driscoll.
So I've had a lot to say about Driscoll since he came to MNW. The mystery, the deals, the fact I don't remember signing his contract even though I did. All of that. I think this might legitimately be the first time I've rooted for him. Just flat out been on Driscoll's side. Because of who he's facing. You know, whatever, you know, he's got a deal with Ignacio involving Sawyer. That's great. We'll see that play out next week. But right now he's dealing with his personal pest, the Crimson Delinquent Nakano Kirishima of the Outlaws, who I thought I was rid of.
And introducing their opponent, Nakano Kirishima.
Oh God, it's all three of them. You know, I thought I was rid of them last week when Theron failed to win the boom or bust match, but then Zeta pulled out some weird clause he has that allowed them to stay. So they may not have won the briefcase. Zeta might be getting him his match of his choice at Multivania, but I gotta keep putting up with these three. And you, if you were here at the top of the show, you heard Theron's promise to basically make my life a living hell. And at this moment, I don't know if there's much I can do about it. There they are, and look, and they are so happy. But Kirishima has been harassing Driscoll, wanting to get a shot at him, and Driscoll is giving him that shot, so here we go. And they're off. Oh, and locking up. All right, whipped into the corner. Or the belt. I'm sorry, guys. I'm frustrated. I'll get back. Hang on. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Okay, I'm fine. Driscoll is out. Right there are the out. Oh! And Driscoll just got an outlaw greeting. Oh, Theron accidentally elbowing his protege. And a up 2 count. Well, I didn't think that he was going to go down that easy. Hoisting up Kirishima. Blocking up and... Oh! Oh! That was somewhere between a clothesline and a chop across the chest. and down goes the delinquent. And hoisting him up, and again with the slaps. And Nakano has been busted open while Driscoll slaps him around like an errant stepchild. Biting the fingies. For some reason, it's kind of a classic of Driscoll's. In fact, he's going for it twice. And hoisting him up. Oh, but Driscoll floats over. Cut off at the leg. And again, Nakano goes down. Driscoll pressing his advantage. And now getting him into dead silence. And Nakano manages to slip free. One, two, kick out at 2. And oh! Down goes the outlaw on the outside. Just a series of kicks and dropping a knee on Driscoll. And up on the ring apron. As Nakano tries to bring the pain and gets back in the ring. Followed directly by Driscoll. Trying to probably suplex him, but Driscoll fights out. And, oh, Theron's up on the ring. What's he doing up there on the ring apron? And Driscoll in a bad way as he is being stretched out by Nakano. I still want to know what Theron was doing up on the ring apron. And just bringing the blows to Driscoll. Oh, this doesn't look good. No, 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 no! And another stomp. Oh, bringing it. This is not looking good. It has been all Nakano for several minutes. I do not think the distraction of the Outlaws on the outside is helping. And the knee up, going for a pin. Damn it.
And your winner, Nakano Kirishima.
And there's a victory for Kirishima over Driscoll. And the Outlaws are declaring they are back, baby. Did I just say back? No. They beat Driscoll. All right. Meanwhile, I got this note from Devin. You know what nacho sounds so good right now? Anyone want to come down to the snack bar? Nachos on me. All right, Devin's buying, folks. So, our next couple of matches are going to be Kings Road tournament matches. But before we get to that, we're going to hear from the man who kicked off the tournament. He is your multiversal heavyweight champion, the Blue Hood. All right, so tonight kicks off the Kings Road tournament. And I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to that. We're going to have 2 great matches this week, 2 great matches next week. And then the winners of both those matches, well, all 4 of those matches, we'll be down to 2 more. It'll be great. We'll get down till there is an opponent for my belt at Multivania. But dawns on me, it's all great these guys are in a tournament for the opportunity to go to the biggest show of them all. But I realized, sitting on the sidelines, that's not my style. And yeah, whoever wins this tournament, title shot at Multivania, great. Doesn't mean I have to be inactive. So it dawned on me, I need to lay down a challenge. I need to have a title match. Keep myself sharp. And do you know who recently called for a shot? Leon Arcaster. Now you're all going, well, is he worth it? I've given other young bloods a shot, but Arcaster took on and beat Necrom. I mean, let's be honest. Arcaster is a shining star for the next generation of wrestlers. Which, to me, means giving him a shot at my title is in no way slumming. No, it is taking an up-and-comer and giving him the biggest opportunity of his career because he damn well deserves it. So I'll see you next week, Toa. All right. I mean, yeah. Why not? I mean, it fits his pattern of giving young wrestlers a shot, and he's not wrong. He is not at all wrong. Leon has more than proved himself. You heard Necrom saying that right at the top of the show. This is one that I don't think anyone would doubt. And that's great. And so when we come back, it'll be time for the kickoff match of the Kings Road tournament. But before we get there, we need to pay some bills. Folks, MNW is the best in professional wrestling, but we are also a business, and you know, one of the ways you make money, advertising. So we're going to take a moment for a brief commercial break, and when we come back, it is Tommy Black versus Louis McDonald. See you after the break.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactatanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a Lactatank. What is the Lacta made of in the Lactatank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lactatanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Firing Line are all proudly sponsored by Enraptured Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and rest of day looms looking to break the weary like monster-breaking human twig in wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee, made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That's because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available on decaf, or when there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent-looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat
Remember, perfect snap photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You too can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zacko action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zacko's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zacko Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a god.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And now, a message from the brass. This has been a message from the brass.
Have you or a beloved faction member suffered from a preventable workplace injury, jobber discrimination, threatening lawsuits from VIP, or harassment from Trashman Jones? You may be entitled to financial compensation and physical retribution. If so, please call Gorwheel & Associates Law Firm to schedule an appointment. We handle all cases, whether they be civil litigation, criminal litigation, or a backstage beatdown. We understand it's tough out here in the Nexus, and you need someone to both watch your back and break the other guys. So call 1-800-NEXUS-DEFENSE. And remember, you don't pay a fee unless we get blood and money for you.
And we're back. It's time for the King's Road Tournament. But before we start with our first match, we need to hear from a competitor who will be having their King's Road match next week. So, Multiverse, I give you the Dark Lord Jean Tristam.
Nice. 4 years ago, you walked the King's Road, and the whole multiverse watched you stumble the finish line. Tell me, what was it like? Frustrating, I'm sure, to lose to an opponent you did not take seriously. And here you are again, against the wrestler you don't take seriously. The only difference is I'm not letting you walk to the final rounds. You say I need conniving, schemes, tricks. I do these things because I enjoy them. Make no mistake. I came to the Nexus for one thing. That multiversal title. You say it's your destiny? Then I will do to you as I have done to rulers over the millennia. I will rip your destiny out of those cold, cybernetic hands, and you will watch as I take what is mine. For I am the Dark Lord, what is a dark horse, and whatever I do, I will do it by taking. It's the end of the road for you, Nice. Now, you will have played your part. Now, it is time for the curtain call.
And that match will happen next week. But for now, it's time for our first match in the Kings Road tournament. The winner of this tournament is going to be the number one contender for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship at Multivania. And with that, I've talked enough. Let's head to ringside.
The following is a Kings Road Round 1 match. Introducing first, Louis McDonald.
One of the former Multiversal Heavyweight Champions in this tournament. Louis McDonald, who's had some strong words for Tommy Black. Black vowed that he will do whatever it takes to main event Multimania. Louis told him he doesn't just get to call that. And now they're in a tournament to see which of them gets a title shot at Multivania.
And introducing their opponent, Tommy Black.
He is the Nexus Titan Champion, the Mad Lad of London, Tommy Black. Now, people are saying, would this make him the first double champion? No, we've had double champions before. What it would do, were he to go to Multivania and win, would be make him the first wrestler to have held both the Flashbang and Warzone heavyweight belts. And we're off. You know, with the auspiciousness, I almost expected a ceremony of the belt. But this isn't a title match. This is round one of the Kings Road Tournament. The first one, I believe, in 3 years. If I have read the report from my statistician correctly. And going for the pin early. Folks, this is going to be a brutal matchup. Both men are fan favorites, but both have their own issues. And both are also known for wrestling brutal styles. And Tommy bringing the pain to Louie. Oh, off of the apron. And up goes, up into the corner, and Black, whoa, getting on the top, bringing the pain. And an uppercut. Oh! And down goes Black. Tommy Black is a legend, but Louie is no slouch. Everyone needs to remember, Louie won his title at an epic match at Multivania. He breathes the rarefied air of a person who won his belt at the grandest stage of them all. He would love to get it back there, and Black would love to join that exclusive club. And oh, into the corner goes Tommy. The brutality of this match brings up the specter of the Crimson Right. It is well known that if you make Tommy Black bleed, he becomes far more dangerous. And oh, right in the calf muscle. These two are going at it like this is the championship match itself. And I guess that's how you have to treat a tournament like this. It's the one shot to get a shot at the main event of the big show in August. And Black is thrown back into the ring. Down, face first into the mat, and now Black with a sidewalk slam. And it looks like he is setting up. And he has got him in the Mad Lad lock. Louis is bleeding, but not Tommy. And now, the London Dungeon. Tommy is bringing out the big moves. The Spanish announce table nervous as hell. Kick. And still Louis refuses to go down. Bring him over and snake eye. Oh! Snake eyes, and Louis has busted Tommy open. A lot of times that would seem a good idea, but he may have invoked the Crimson Right. bringing him down. Louis sensing that he's got the advantage. Oh, except Tommy comes back strong. Louis is right now on the back foot. He needs to start mounting a defense, or his Multivania dream is over before it began. Coast to coast. Oh, getting him in that. Oh, he's got the lock on. Louis survived, but looks like he might have been going for the Mad Lad lock, but Louis fought back, but Ginger Boy is having none of it. And a sling blade. Louis getting up again, and now the Mad Lad lock.
And your winner, Tommy Bland.
And with that, the first victory in the Kings Road tournament goes to the Mad Lad of London. One down, but we are just getting started. Now, as we get ready for our next matchup, you have somebody is coming down the ring to say something in honor of our main event. So let's hit it to ringside and hear from the multiversal ant. Greetings, Multiverse. It is I, the Multiversal Ant. And I want to start off by saying, good job, well wishes, and good luck to my fellow members of Hero Time as they challenge the Night's Watch for the Multiversal Tag Team Championship. But that is not all the Multiversal Ant wants to say. No, I think it's time I took my next step. And to do so, I need to issue a challenge. So, who wishes to step up to the Multiversal Ant? I will take on the first person who steps forward to claim this challenge. I don't care who it is. I don't care how low or high on the roster you are, whether you're a newcomer like me or a wily veteran. I will take on whom? Well, Ant, I hope you're happy. He is being answered by the wide bastard, Minwanu. They have faced each other before. Not only did they do that, it didn't exactly go the Ant's way. Hola, multiversal ant. I hear you throwing out a challenge. I need something to keep myself in fighting shape as Montevania approaches. So, multiversal ant, I would be more than happy to kick your ass again. Well, that was the past, Minwanu. Yes, you did defeat me before, but I have trained, I have learned, and I have faced you before. Do not assume that because you beat me once, that it is a given you shall do so again. I admire the bravado, but I think everyone knows how this one will end, but still, you said anyone, and I'm anyone, and I came out first, so I guess you're challenging me. As I said, it will be a good exercise. No, not good exercise, an epic challenge. For the multiversal ant is a true hero and will prove to you and the multiverse that his might will stand for right. Do you crib that from someone? I'm sure it matters not. We will face as soon as Jerry can get it on the books, and then I will prove to all that my defeat of you before was no fluke. And I shall prove that you cannot keep a good ant down. So, Minwanu, if it is to be a contest between you and I, then so be it. We will have a clash of titans. Do you ever get yourself a headache talking like that? I have to ask. You're distracting me, and I will not be distracted. I will, however, face you here in the ring as honorable wrestlers do and teach you the folly of your ways. And I will show you that those who walk the path of righteousness need fear no man. For even if you knock me down, I shall get back up again. Never shall you keep me down. No more. The match is set. We simply need a time, and then we will meet in glorious combat, Minwanu. As should be lucha on lucha action, as the crowd does love so. See you in the ring! I hope the ant knows what he's doing. All right, I'll sure. I mean, it was an open challenge. Gotta honor those. I just gotta find a place to put it. But that is a issue for another show. Because now we have to get to our penultimate match and the second match of the Kings Road tournament. We just saw Tommy Black beat Louis McDonald, the former Flashbang champion versus the former Warzone champion. Now, two former Multiversal heavyweight champions face off in the matchup of TJ the Mint Gable and El Albatros. Let's head to ringside.
The following is a Kings Road match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, TJ the Mint Gable.
TJ the Mint Gable of the Absolute Units. Another man who won his belt at Multivania and would love to go in for another run, back-to-back Multivania main events. That would solidify a career, and Gable wants it more than anything. But he has a tall order to get past.
And introducing their opponent, El Albatros.
And the leader of Los Villanos Ingobernable, El Albatros, the man who held the Multiversal title before Blue Hood, the person who took it off of TJ the Mint Gable. However, he did so with a Mega Money in the Big Bank cash-in. He did not face Gable in a full match. So for Gable, this isn't just a shot at glory. It's a shot at payback. As the crowd witnesses this epic luchador enter the ring, looking to get another shot at the heavyweight belt and legitimize his earlier reign. And here they go. Alba going, well, trying to go strong after the Mint early on. It is the Luchador versus the Striker, as TJ shows that boxing background. Also, TJ has been a student of both the Unstoppable Gorm and Sasquatch Wing. Oh, hung out to dry. Gable bringing a heavy offense to Alba. Oh, and down goes Gable. Here comes Alba, 1. And a kick out at 1. Gable is not going down that easy. One. Another 1 count. They are going back and forth. Alba, I think, thought that he could make short work of Gable. And Gable is now reminding him that he won the belt at Multivania, taking on everything Sir Uncle Dunk could throw at him. Going for the pin. And oh, down he goes. Powerful blow by Gable. Oh, off the top, but nobody home. High risk moves against El Albatros are even more high risk than usual. And Tequila Sunrise-esque on the outside, and now throwing Gable back in. And Alba trying to slowly dismantle his opponent. Going for the pin. And oh, going for the pin again. 2. Kick out at 2. And Gable in trouble. Hoisting himself back up. Right cross. These two are up. Now they're trading blows. Normally, maybe this would be a good idea for Alba, but punching is what Gable does best. And this could be his ego getting the better of him as the Mint takes him to school. Oh, hung out to dry. And Alba was trying to mount a new offense, just bowled over. All right, bringing him down. Alba now dancing, shades of his former persona of the Doctor of Albanomics. Oh, right in the breadbasket. Going for the pin.
And your winner, TJ, the Mint Gable.
And TJ wins his matchup. He moves on to the next round and one step closer to back-to-back Multivania main events. Oh, folks, well, that was our penultimate match. We only have one to go, but and as we see from being posted by Forrest the Fortress Wade, hashtag mint to be. Well, we only have one match left, but before we get there, I am apparently obligated to give one last ring time to someone who wants to come down and celebrate. That someone, of course, being Theron Markoff, officially reinstated to the MNW Warzone roster, and in a way that I can't do anything about. Baby, what'd I tell you? We play for blood. We play for keeps. And I'm back, baby. I got my job back just like I said I was going to, Jerry. And the Outlaws, we're at full power again. Yeah, did you see Nakano picked up a victory against the scariest hocus pocus bullshitter in the company? And you know what this means now, don't you? We're here, we're stronger than ever. The Outlaws rule the roost. We now run MNW. Not the brass, not Jerry Aldini, us. And like I said earlier, I am going to piss all over the legacy of this company and claim it as my territory. Well, looks like there's somebody who would like to add on. It is the ace of MNW, the winner of the Boomer Bust match. He gets to claim the match of his choice at Multimania, and as he is the harbinger of the fourth age, apparently that gives him authority to reinstate the Outlaws. The brass have confirmed that. The question is, what does he have to say to Theron now that he's given him his job back?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Theron. Last week I said, and I specifically said, Theron is reinstated. I never said jack or shit about your lackeys.
Whoa, 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 whoa! When I came back, the Outlaws hadn't even been fired yet. I mean, you reversed the decision. What do you mean it's just me, but Nakano had a match today? What? Okay, what kind of bullshit? Okay, what is it? What do you want?
Oh, it's real simple, Theron. If you want to make sure that your buddies CJ Aranakano are still employed next week, when you get out of this ring, you go check your cell phone. I sent you a DM. In that DM are instructions to a job you need to get done.
I see how it is. Well, you know what? I am the best mercenary this company ever did see. Makes sense you want something done, and if something done dirty, well, that's what I do best. So, but I gotta warn you, you better watch yourself. Yeah, you're the reason I have a job, but I only take so much bullshit.
Now, you see, that's where you're wrong. I think you'll take as much bullshit as I want to give you. But, Theron, it's real simple. Get the job done. And if you fail, you know what? If you fail, you get to keep your job. Oh yeah, you get to stick around and work alone the rest of your career.
I knew there was going to be a catch. You know what? Fine, Zeta. I'll play your game for now. I'll get the job done. I'll make sure my boys are taken care of, because that's what I do. Outlaws stick together. And then, well, then I guess we'll see.
Oh, no, you'll get the job done or you won't. They'll keep their jobs or they won't. Don't get any ideas, Theron. You're good, but I'm better. And unlike you, I actually hold the power.
Yeah, see how well people who've held power over me have done in the past. Why don't you ask Jerry if he's not too busy still crying in his squatch roast? But yeah, I'll do your job. I don't much care what it is. I'll get it done. You know why? Because I'm Theron Markov.
Well, that's kind of the idea. I picked you for this job because it's right up your shithole alley. It's getting on the dirt in the way that you're real good at. So get the job done, and you and your playmates get to be bullies another day.
I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. But, alright, so I guess Theron has a task. I don't know what it is, but he's got to do something for Zeta, because apparently Zeta only reinstalled. I'm going to go back and look at the tape, but I think he's right. I think he just said Theron had his job back. And we assumed that meant all the Outlaws. Yeah, this isn't going to come back to bite me at all. You know what? That's fine. Because nothing can change the fact that we now have an absolute banger of a main event coming up. It is a title match and is for the Multiversal Tag Team Championship. Hero Time has been gunning for the belts for a while now, and Alistair Evergreen has finally agreed to give them their shot. So, it is time. Hero Time versus the Night's Watch. Let's do this!
Your main event is for the Multiversal Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, it's Hero Time.
Eustace J. Paragon and Power Surge being accompanied to ringside by the master of 8,602 moves, Kane. It's Hero Time. Bringing Kane out is a smart move because I assure you, Night's Watch will have their third member at ringside too. And you definitely want to even out the numbers advantage.
And introducing their opponents, they are the Multiversal Tag Team Champions, the Night's Watch.
Alistair Evergreen and Gunnar Birch, accompanied by West Wind. The Night's Watch, holders of the Multiversal Tag Team belts, ever since they've won the belts, they've been a lot. Let's just say that. That's what it's all about. The Multiversal Tag Team belts. And there are your challengers and the reigning champions. And now it is time for the ceremony of the belts. And right off the bat, the Hardcore Hound comes out strong against the Paragon. Oh, and down goes Paragon now that Gunner Birch is in the match. Gunner wasting no time going for a quick pin. And slamming Eustace J. Paragon to the mat. And a kick out at 2. And Paragon now getting an upper hand against the King of Laveria. And the first tag in of Power Surge this match. Folks, if you haven't been paying attention of late, Power Surge is the workhorse of Hero Time. Racking up the most wins of any member of the team. Although taking a blow there from Evergreen. Evergreen taunting Power Surge to come over where Westwind is waiting. Instead, Power Surge decides to take a moment and take out Gunner. At an 8 count, Evergreen remembers, oh yeah, you win in the ring. And a sling blade. And oh, right in the elbow. Oh, and with that twist of the neck, and now hoisting him up and oh! Hot tag to Paragon. Alistair, I think, didn't realize the tag had happened, was still going after Power Surge. Now is facing one of the MNW originals. And now, oh, down goes Gunner. Again, knowing that the best thing they can do is lighten the load of the watch, but getting caught outside. And uppercut from the hardcore hound on Power Surge, who is now in the wrong part of town, knows it and is fighting his way out. And now getting double teamed by the Watch. Oh! Knee to the gut, working over Power Surge. The Watch has been hounded by Hero Time for weeks for a title shot. They are declaring the titles their birthright. That they being the Watch. Hero Time saying they would be better stewards of the belts. And Paragon on the receiving end from Gunner. Going for a pin, about a kick out at one by Eustace. And in comes Evergreen, and Eustace in a bad spot. And back in, and whoa! Suplex by Paragon. Going for the pin. Broken up by Alistair. And in comes Power Surge with a slide. The kick out at 2. Power Surge still in the match. Alistair in, and bringing knees to the head of Power Surge. I think Alistair recognizes how much work Power Surge has been doing in the last few weeks. Getting hero time here. And it's moves like that that did it. But playing smart, bringing in Paragon. And Alistair back in the ring. Oh! And a jawbreaker. Alistair finding himself in a corner. Oh, getting hoisted up. Avalanche Otoko Super Slam. Going up top. And going for the pin. Kick out at 2. Gunner was coming in for the save. And now Alistair in the wrong part of town. And in comes Power Surge. And a moonsault. Power Surge showing he is not done. And, oh, working the leg. And a standing bulldog. Alistair looking like he was trying to crawl back to his corner, maybe get a hot tag to Gunner. Instead, still on the receiving end from Power Surge. Another standing bulldog. Oh, a little double team action. Oh, he was going for something, but got caught by Alistair. Uppercut. And another kick out at 2. And Power Surge has decided it's time to bring in the vet. The leader of Hero Time, Paragon. Going for the pin.
your winners and new multiversal tag team champions. Hero time!
Check your clocks, it's champion time! Hero Time have done it! They are the new Multiversal Tag Team Champions! All that work paid off, and now they are at the top of the tag mountain. Well, that is how you do a main event, folks. So, Hero Time are now the champs. And we have, I don't know. I mean, this show has blown my mind. What the hell is going on with Zeta and the Outlaws? What's coming next for the Kings Road tournament? Hero Time are now your champions. The Ant has to face Minwanu. And next week, the Blue Hood is giving a title shot to Leon Arcaster. It's been a crazy night. I gotta figure out what all this means. I also have to point out, and this is coming from former firing line commentator Faye, woohoo, Power Search champ, I have been waiting for this party at the Nacho Bar. That Nacho Bar is becoming surprisingly popular. Anyway, we'll have to figure this out another time. Why? We're out of time. So, thank you all for joining us. I have been your host, Jerry Aldini.